basically Brandon, and this is my top 10 favorite sports. Number 10, golf. I chose golf because I respect the science behind it. The knowledge of distance, the direction of the wind, and the right kind of power to hit the ball with. It's amazing. It's true I have never played this game, but it's interesting to watch. Plus, who hasn't played mini golf and never smacked that putt but like nobody's business? I know I have. Number 9, gymnastics. This sport may seem odd to be in a top 10 sports list, and I understand gymnastics may not be the most appealing sport for people, but trust me when I say, there is so much more to gymnastics than meets the eye. To list one, gymnasts are physically and mentally the strongest athletes to compete in a sport, in my opinion. And my father was a gymnast, and I think he's by far the most toughest man I know. I think it's kind of funny, because every time I watch gymnastics, I always think of the Power Rangers. Yes, the Power Rangers. I love the Power Rangers. It was my favorite show as a kid. Those were some good days, for sure. Those were the good old days. Number 8, baseball. I'm gonna keep this short and simple. You got a bat, you swing to crack a speeding ball. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like America to me. Number 7, snowboarding. I love snowboarding. Okay, I've never snowboarded, but it's on my bucket list for sure. Everything about snowboarding to me sounds amazing. Flying through the air, doing tricks, the beautiful scenery. It's an all-around great sport, and it seems like a lot of fun. Number 6, wrestling. Not WWE. It's not that I'm hating on pro wrestling, because I was, well, one may say I was obsessed with watching it as a kid, but that's one story for another video. What I'm talking about is Olympic freestyle wrestling. The sport was first recognized 5,000 years ago, and there's so much history behind it. I love the idea of a one-on-one competition between two men grappling for the most dominant edge, and pinning that opponent to the mat with authority. Okay, that may have sounded a little weird to you, but physical contact sports have always been a passion of mine, ever since I can remember. Number 5, NBA basketball. I didn't have a basketball. So this sport is very new to me. I may not know all the teams or rules, but I think that's the best thing about a new sport. There's so much to learn. I've been eager to understand it all. Basketball is a fast-paced game with a lot of hand and eye coordination. And I like the simple aspect of a ball going into a hoop. Number 4, boxing. Like I said before about wrestling, I love a physical sport. And boxing is about as manly as it gets. Something about the fist-to-face contact just gets the blood pumping. Boxing's like a chess match. If you make the wrong moves, more than likely, you're gonna get knocked out. But if you make the right moves, you'll get that opportunity to knock your opponent out. And you know that's what we like to see. Number 3, skateboarding. Now, I don't want to brag, but I was quite the skateboarder when I was younger. Now, I'm not saying I was a Tony Hawk or Rodney Mullen or anything. Okay, not even close. But I had some moves. Skateboarding made it really high on my list because it kind of changed my life. For some kids, it was football, maybe it was basketball. But for me, it was skateboarding. I don't want to just blend into a crowd. I wanted to be special. And skateboarding gave me that title. And I was proud to be a skateboarder. Number 2, football. I've been a big football fan ever since I can remember. I must have been 5 or 6 when I started playing with my friends down my neighborhood. I mean, everything about football, it just screams adrenaline. I just get so pumped up when I see my favorite football player, Drew Brees, on the field. I love the whole aspect of this game. It's a good game to watch with the family. Well, if you're rooting for the same team. And my family are big football fans. And this sport brings so many people together. I love it, even if they are rivals.
Number 1, mixed martial arts.
This is my all-time favorite sport, MMA, mainly the organization called the UFC. This sport is so extreme. The fighters specialize in all different types of martial arts. Two men or women, that's right, women, are in a cage battling it out to be the winner. And yes, cage fighting may seem bloody and brutal, and it is. But the truth is, MMA is actually safer than boxing. For example, boxing gloves are 14, 16, or 18 ounces, and MMA gloves are 4 ounces. So those big boxing gloves aren't that size to protect your face or brain, but instead to protect your hands. Mixed martial arts is a fun and exciting sport to watch with your friends and family. I highly recommend this sport for anyone to watch.
That was my top 10 favorite sports list. Comment below and let me know, what are your favorite sports or sports teams? Send some feedback on this video because I need it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, share with your friends. And if you'd like more, let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas for any videos, which I'm going to do my videos regardless, but if you have any ideas for videos and I choose your idea, I'll mention your name in that video. So there's that. And you know, I'm basically Brandon, and that's basically it.